Okay, we are doing a floor with a lot of patches, a lot of damaged nicks and gouges and stuff everywhere. So the quick way to go about this is we might clean those. If we have a few of them, we might clean them out with a wire brush and then put some primer on it, which is right there. That's really good acrylic primer. But the problem is there's too many. So what we did is we went through and we pressure washed the floor with this. What that does, as you can see, is it really gets into this stuff right here and cleans that out excellent. So we ran it with that duct washer first, then we auto scrubbed it with the auto scrubber to pick up all of the water, and then we took the wet vac, which is right there. We took the wet vac, and any water settling down in these larger holes like that, is we sucked it out with the wet vac. Now it's ready to go to get primer, and then we're gonna dip into this primer. We're gonna get every one of these patches, we're gonna put this primer on it and get it ready for the Cementol. And I'll come back to you shortly on how to do the Cementol. Okay, so now we're getting ready to mix our Cementol. This stuff, the hotter it is, the faster it sets up. So ideally, I highly recommend using ice water. You can take a bag of ice, put it in a cooler, and just throw water around the ice. Leave the ice in the bag, don't dump it out. So go ahead and dump that in, and Wesley's gonna be mixing as that's going in. We're just gonna do a little at a time. So one thing very important about this, very important, is once you mix this up and you get the consistency you want, you don't have a lot of time to get it out. Do not remix it. Once it starts to set up, you can remix it and get it fluid again. Don't do it. It weakens the product and it's not gonna polish out good. You're gonna have problems, so don't do that. Mix it up once right the first time and then use it as fast as you can. Okay, and ideally you're looking for a consistency that's like pancake batter. Go ahead and put some on your trowel and just show them yeah, and that'll work. Okay, let's go ahead and start putting it on. Okay, we're gonna go to the back of this room and we're gonna work our way out. Now, we do not have a trowel with us, which is our mistake. We should have a trowel for putting this down. It's a way faster. So I think you can start right through here. That's a deep hole right there. And then this will set up in about 2 hours. We can, depending on temperature and everything, you can probably start grinding on it within, let's say after about 2 hours, right?
Yeah, so you can give it a little bit of time to dry up.
And we want to get as many of these holes as we can. So we're going to take our time. We're going to hit all of these holes. So another thing to remember is make sure after every batch, go ahead and clean your tools off really good, because this stuff gets hard. Clean this out because it gets hard and after that first batch, and you're going to go through a lot of tools if you don't clean that every time. Working on another batch right now, and we got this part done. Okay, just to finish up, we got all the patches done. Now keep in mind, on this job, we are going to be, this job is going to get pore filler in it. So we're going to grind it with 60/80s next. And the owner, this is an industrial look. So he's okay with patches showing up and you can see the patches and stuff. He's okay with all that, which obviously, a lot of people would not like this kind of a floor, but as you can see, there's lots of footers. This is a Tilly's. They have an industrial look, so they're okay with all this. But some of these, we didn't have a trowel, and you can see all the trowel marks there. We didn't have a big trowel to hit on that, so you really want that to be smooth, ideally, to get a nice clean. But we are going to be hitting them with 60/80s. We're going to 60/80s flat. We're going to flatten everything out. And then after that, we're gonna put down the Quick Mender grout coat, which we have another video on that. That is this stuff right here. And then we'll be cutting that off with 120 metals. And that in the end should end up filling in anything that we missed or any of the roughness that these patches might have in it. But that's it, that's your patches. Ideally, when you put it down, you want them to be, you don't want them to be rough like that. You want them to be more smooth like this through here. That's it.